daar gaan ons aardsie.
Ja, ons sit obviously nie op 'n normale bank nie.
Nee, kyk hierso julle, kyk hoe mooi is die. So ons gaan dit nou, ons het die bakkie gekry, so ons gaan dit onder andere inlaai. Maar ons gaan met 'n gun skiet. En daar's klippe.
Ja, en daar's 'n uitstalling van 'n soort.
Julle sal maar moet kyk.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises, from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative Sport Tourism.
So ek het nou vir Winfried Olse by my en as ek dit nie mis het nie, is jy die brein agter hierdie operasie.
Yes.
Agter hierdie creative house. Ek wil by jou hoor, hoe het julle begin? Wat het jou laat dink dat daar 'n nood is vir hierdie tipe instansie in Namibië?
Ja, kyk, ek is 'n argitek en ek het 'n paar jaar in Duitsland gewerk. Toe sien ek daar 'n klomp figure en kuns aan geboue en so aan. En toe het ek besef eintlik is ons argitektuur bietjie soulless, het geen gees en het geen story about it, net reguit mure en so aan. Toe het dit begin bietjie kuns beeldhouwerk in Duitsland ook te swat. En toe ek terugkom, toe sien ek ons het die wit marmer, ons het die klip hierso. Hoekom kan ons nie die kuns in die geboue insit? So toe het ek nou besluit vir my argitektuur, vir my kliënte, hulle sal 'n skulptuur moet aan hulle se geboue aanneem. Ek sal hulle so vriendelik verplig.
Ja.
En toe het dit dan begin dat ek nou op my eie hierso eers skulpture gemaak het en so aan, en toe ek nou daar so rondkap, nou hoekom doen ek dit net vir myself? Hoekom kan ons dit nie bietjie groter doen en bietjie meer ons jong mense help en ook geïnteresseerd maak aan die beeldhouwerk? En toe het ek van die ouens van die College of Arts gekry. En so het dit maar stuk begin groei. Toe het ek dan nou hierdie saal gebou vir die workshop. En dan het ek toegang gekry tot die myne, marmermyne. En so het dit met stuk begin groter en meer word.
Sure. So, jy het nou 'n bietjie gepraat oor hoe dit vriendelik verpligtend is as jy 'n huis, as jy vir ons 'n huis gaan skets,
Ja.
dat daar so beeldhouwerk in is. En toe het jy genoem jy het ook 'n bietjie die beeldhouwerk geswat
Yes.
toe jy in Duitsland was. Is dit iets wat jy ook doen? Verf jy, sculpt jy?
Ja, ek het geskulpt, maar op die stadium is dit is ek bietjie meer besig in die argitektuur en ek is op my eie, so ek doen al die tekeninge en alles self. En so is daar min tyd vir my eintlik om beeldhouwerk te doen. Maar die ouens steek by my verby, so ek is nou staan al 'n bietjie meer terug en sê nee, laat maar doen.
Hulle het ons deurgevat en hier's regtig ongelooflike beeldhouwerk wat hier staan. As ek jou nou kan vra en ek is jammer as ek jou 'n bietjie vasvra,
Nee, is reg.
maar is jou passie meer by die kuns of meer by die argitektuur?
Eintlik albei. Eintlik is dit 3 want ek doen jou ook urban design, stadsbeplannings ding wat ook vir my baie nice is want ek doen nou van alle skale, van 'n klein skulptuurtjie tot die hele stad. So dit is vir my want dit gaan alles oor space, dit gaan alles oor menslike verhoudinge tot ruimte en hoe ons mekaar beweeg en hoe sculpture in 'n ruimte inpas. So dit, ja, die hele spektrum is by my eintlik in.
Sure.
So
As ek nou, en dis ons laaste vraag, ons gaan afsluit hiermee, maar as ek vir jou vra, as ons oor 5 jaar terugkom, wat is jou visie vir Umbidi Creative House in die volgende 5 jaar?
Wel, ons groot visie is om Namibië op die map te sit en die wêreld bekend te maak van ons kuns en van ons ons marmer en so aan, want op die stadium is die wêreld eers bewus van Namibië, hulle weet nie eers waar dit is nie. En dan wil ek vir die wêreld sê, ons het kunstenaars en ons het klipkuns, want Afrika is eintlik nie bekend vir klipkuns nie, behalwe sê maar Zimbabwe en so aan. Maar ons het die wit klip. En op die stadium is wit klip en Afrika pas nie mooi by mekaar nie. As jy sê wit klip, dan is dit nou altyd Italië of Griekeland of so iets, maar jy dink nou Afrika, jy weet nie. So nou ons toekomsvisie is om ons kuns in die wêreld uit te stoot en ons bekend te maak reg oor die wêreld. Dat hulle weet as mense in Namibië, dan dink hulle aan die wit klip of as hulle dink aan wit klip, dan dink hulle aan Namibië. So dit is ons plan.
Dis 'n ongelooflike mooi visie en ek kan nie wag om oor 'n paar jaar weer hier te staan en met jou te praat oor waarna toe julle oral uitvoer nie.
Yes, jy is welkom.
Baie dankie vir jou tyd
Ja.
en dan is ons net hierna terug. So I'm with Lukas Gabriel at Umbidi Creative House. Lukas, I have to say it's absolutely stunning here, like the place has taken my breath away. Before we get into the Creative House and Umbidi itself, I want to know about you. So firstly, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's great to be here today. When did you get into art?
Well, it started a long time. I started when I was a kid, like I was in kindergarten. I mean, me and my friends back home, I grew up in Oshakati, back in the north. Me and my friends would always like during at night, would sit outside and just like draw on the ground. That's where I picked up like drawing. And then ever since then, like through high school as well, I've been like doing also some few drawings. Then I would like also like draw comics, little comic strips like for my friends, and they really enjoyed that. And that inspires me to do that. So as I grow, like right now, as after my studies, I got into art because I was inspired by this place when I came here and when I met the studio founder. His name is Namboa, and he did like the painting here. I love creating here. It's because it's very therapeutic to me. Like every time I'm going through some things, like some dark stuff, I'd say, it really helps me cope with that. You know, expressing myself in the art.
Yeah, which is really what art is for, I guess, is for that expressing yourself. You spoke a bit about your studies. So did you have formal education in art, or has it all just been self-taught?
I would say mostly self-taught.
Okay.
Mostly self-taught.
So what did you study?
Well, I did a little bit of IT back in UNAM,
Okay.
which I unfortunately not like finished all of it.
Okay.
Like just a little bit. I just mostly started focusing into art.
Yeah, I was about to ask you
So-
because IT doesn't really tie into your creative side that much.
Yeah.
And you've mentioned that you've done drawings and you've done comic strips. What other art forms do you enjoy expressing yourself in?
Well, right now I'm busy with like painting.
Okay.
And my friends, like they come at the studio. Their names are Wilton and Escaro.
Okay.
They taught me a little bit of tufting, like making rugs.
I've seen
And
it on TikTok.
I'm really, really enjoying that. You know, I'm still a beginner though, but
Okay.
like I'm already loving the experience.
Would you say that because you started out with your drawings and painting, that going into other art forms like the tufting is easier for you? Or does it still take
Yeah, it
a lot of
involves
learning?
drawings too. It
Okay.
involves drawings too, because like it's like you have to start with a sketch. You have to have an idea before you do the actual thing. Like, and also we use a monk cloth.
Okay.
That's where we shoot in the thread with the tufting gun. Yeah, we do a little bit drawing on there. Like you sketch out what you want to make, and then that's when you start with the yarn and the gun.
So where do you pull your inspiration from? I mean, would you say you're more into like nature as inspiration or people as inspiration, or does anything really inspire you?
I'd say everything in existence. I'd say like nature and people. Like I kind of like mixing the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then your favorite medium?
Favorite medium, as in, is it with the tufting or the
With
painting?
your painting.
The painting. Mostly, I like drawing with the ballpoint pen.
Okay.
Ballpoint pen. I would say that one is my favorite. And I also like dabbling a little bit with the oil paint, but in the painting, I'd say acrylic is kind of best for me.
Okay.
Because oil painting then is like, it takes a lot to dry, and then like after you're done painting, it also like, it's difficult a little bit like to remove it. You need like special chemicals, you know, to
Okay.
just take it off.
To get it off of yourself, I'm guessing is where we're going with this.
Yes, yes.
And then you mentioned ballpoint. I have a question. As someone who has never done art and cannot draw to save my life, I will show you a stick figure later. It looks horrible.
Let's go.
Is ballpoint difficult? I mean, with the ink and I guess because when I write, I know it smudges when I touch it wrongly with my hand. So how difficult is it to stay true to what you're imagining with the mediums that you work with?
To stay true to
Yeah.
what you're imagining.
And like,
As in,
what I mean is like, while you're drawing or while you're painting, like to stop it from smudging or going in a different direction. I'm not sure if like I'm expressing myself correctly. Maybe I also need a canvas, but so working with that medium, how difficult would you say it would be for a beginner?
For a beginner, that's a good question actually. Well, when I was beginning with the painting, I'd say. Now, your question is, are you asking how difficult it is, like to keep the idea that you have in your mind,
Yes.
like to put it onto the
Yeah.
onto the medium.
Yeah, like not having other things come in and confuse what your original vision was.
Actually, when I put something onto the thing, I also end up like, for instance, if I like make a mistake, I end up having different ideas from that mistake. And then I just create something even much more amazing than the actual thing that I wanted to create exactly, because I never do what exactly I was thinking at first, because that's just the first idea.
Okay.
Because when you start doing mistakes or anything, and then you start loving what actually comes out of that, and then you just like go on with it. It's okay.
So if we go a bit into the creative house itself, you and I spoke a bit. So you guys have lessons here, I think you said that you guys do, and kind of like events?
Yeah, we have events, and then we have also workshops.
Okay.
Workshops whereby the workshops are actually hosted by different artists. Like for instance, we have the clay circle,
Okay.
where the ceramics. That one is done by Nicole Wilders. She's our ceramicist here, and she's not around at the moment. She's out of the country. So we'll probably, and she's probably gonna be back like in about 3 months or so.
Okay.
And then we can also take on with the clay circles as well.
Okay, cool.
And then we also have the lessons for the taftings as well,
Okay.
which I also got from my friends that I mentioned earlier. And with events, we have events that like kind of pushes and promotes our art.
Okay.
Like for instance, we back in 2023, I'd say we had that one was my personal favorite because that was the first event that I participated in because I was still new in this place, and then we called it Friends of Nangula.
Okay.
Yeah, Friends of Nangula. And then we exhibited some of our works here, like all of us. And then, yeah, it was really amazing. And I liked what people had to say when they came here. They had a good time, of course. And also, as we had our artworks on display, I like what the people really had to, how they saw our art and how they take it. You know, that is also one of the inspiring things that also keeps us going, you know.
And so, yeah, you said now interpretation and how people saw your art. If we were to look for your art in a gallery, do you guys only exhibit here or do you ever exhibit in other galleries as well?
We also exhibit in other places as well, and other galleries is in group art, not artists, it's in, group artists is like group exhibitions.
Okay.
In other, like for instance, the FNCC.
Okay.
I've exhibited there, like we've exhibited there as a studio, like we
Okay.
took our arts there.
Okay.
And also we also exhibit in different places, like for instance, just random festivals that happen around town.
Okay.
You know, we also exhibit like that, like outdoors,
Okay.
not just indoors.
So you would say this is the perfect space for a rising creative to spend his time.
Of course, of course.
It was so much fun chatting to you, and we'll be right back after the break.
Okay, cool. So this contraption, before you start this gun, it looks like you want to inoculate somebody or anyway, a tetanus shot or something. Just explain what is happening here. What is this material?
This is monk cloth.
Monk cloth.
Yeah.
So obviously you need specific
Yeah.
material.
Yeah.
Why? Why only using this?
Because it's easier for the
for the
yarn
gun to go in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and anything that is similar to monk cloth that is of the same nature can also work.
Okay.
Just as long as the yarn and the gun is like able to shoot the yarn into the spaces.
into the space.
Into the gaps,
okay.
yeah.
So you have like a canvas thing here, and
Yeah.
and what's
The
happening?
frame.
And in a frame.
That's just where we mount that cloth so that like when we do stretching, it needs to be stretched
Yeah, I can see.
because it needs that kind of tension.
Yeah.
That's the only way it will work. Because if like this, I mean, when you're shooting, you're gonna be applying a lot of pressure. So
Oh,
when
okay.
it's stretched, it helps with the whole thing.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, but then before we start shooting, you need to know what you're shooting at. Nee, so you
Exactly.
design. So you need to have the picture in your head before you start shooting.
Of course.
Okay. you must imagine your target first.
Yes.
Okay, so then you draw on it, I suppose, because that one there you can see that was a drawing.
Yeah, it's a fight.
It's a fight. Yes, I love that one. But I also, what is this? A meervreter.
Well, my friend who did this,
Yes.
he called it. I think it's kind of a mascot, and
Oh,
he called it.
okay.
He called it Quasimodo.
Oh, okay.
Quasimodo.
Wow, yes.
I don't know really a lot about Quasimodo, but it seems like a cool name.
He was
though.
this ugly dude that lived in a church in France.
church?
Ingrid, our producer, please help me with my art history. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, now you have
The gun.
this gun thing. Is this, does he have a name? Terminator or something?
Actually, we just call it a tufting gun.
A tufting gun.
Tufting gun.
So
because
this
what
is
we're gonna be
tufting.
doing, yeah, we're gonna be tufting.
Okay, just give me a definition of what is tufting. I've never heard of tufting.
A definition of what is tufting. Actually, the only definition I have for tufting is what we're gonna be doing right now.
Oh, okay.
As
okay.
in, I think tufting would be like
Carpet making.
Carpet making.
Okay.
I'd say, yeah. Carpet making. makes
Okay,
sense.
so explain to me what's happening here. So here's the yarn. So you need to get the right color first, and then what do you do then?
And then it's plugged in. So the gun is plugged in.
Okay,
That-
it's live.
Just make sure it's off. Because
Okay.
you can make mistakes, like you can, if it's on and then you, and then it starts going on.
let's
Yeah,
leave
you
it
don't wanna be
off.
doing that.
It's a safety pin.
So what you do is you make a loop,
Okay.
yeah? And then, now this is gonna be the hard part because you kind of have to, mostly I used like a needle, but then I don't know where I put my needle right now. I was looking
So
for
you
it.
need to get it through the, okay,
Through
you
the-
see?
Actually, this is good. It's good, no struggle there. And
there
then
it
just
goes.
a little bit, not too much.
Okay.
Just do a little bit there. And then just make sure it's on this side of the gun.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be here.
What will happen if it's that side?
Well, if it's here and then the plug is here and then you're
Oh,
tafting,
it's difficult, yeah.
yeah, and it's just like it might get finished here, it gets stuck here, and then it might like come out.
Oh,
And then you
okay.
don't want that happening.
Yeah.
So it's best to have it like this side.
Okay.
And then we turn our machine on.
Okay,
Yeah.
now you're ready. Now shoot this little mother.
So I'm gonna do a vertical one.
Okay.
First, when you do vertical,
is like so. Okay.
yeah, vertical, you just keep this straight.
Okay.
It's gonna be straight. And if like you're doing a horizontal and going to the left, I mean to the right, rather, and then you have to move, you have to hold this like on the left side, and then go
Horizontally.
that way when you shoot it.
Is it like a machine gun? So you don't need to reload every time you shoot. You just shoot.
No, you just shoot. You
Okay,
just shoot.
cool.
Unless you're reloading like a different color.
Of course,
you're
yeah,
reloading.
that makes sense.
And then if you're going to your left, you hold this right, your right.
Okay,
and
this
then
is
go
like
that
your
way.
steering wheel then.
Yeah. I'd say
If
it's
you
like a
if
steering
you
wheel.
if you going now vertically, obviously you
It's just
keep
gonna
it
be
like
straight.
this.
It's just gonna be straight.
Okay,
If
and
you're
then
going
you just
vertically.
continue shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot.
And you made sure there's nobody behind the monk cloth.
No, you can be there.
Oh, it
You
can
can
be
be
there.
there. You can be there.
Okay,
Nothing's
it's
happening
it's
there.
safe. Whoever's behind
Just
you.
not
Where's
your
the
hands
cat?
though.
Where's
Just
the cat?
use your eyes to see, not your hands to feel when I'm shooting. Imagine. So I'm just gonna shoot maybe 2, 3, 4 lines. So you press this right where you want to start.
Okay.
Then just make sure you apply pressure.
Okay. You need to push it in.
And then you go
My word. It's like a
and then you can see the effect
naai
on the
machine.
other side.
What's a naai machine? My Engels is op.
You can see the effect. on
Sewing machine. Thank
like
you,
a sewing
Ingrid.
machine. So there's a little bit of an issue there. Let's say.
Oh, maybe
yeah,
it's the
it's
wool.
the yarn. Yeah. Let me just turn it off. Then we can fix it.
This thing can't come loose, nee, this
No.
needle thing.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of eliminate somebody with this thing.
Of course, you can eliminate somebody with that.
You know, I'm seeing people's faces that.
So you're gonna be shooting too.
Yes, I want to shoot. So first press in.
Let's just keep it here so that it doesn't do what it did before. You press it in.
Okay, and then you put it on. Did you switch it on?
And then this is where you check what's on. And then you. So the lines don't actually have to be like closer together.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
can decide.
You can like have gaps there.
A gap is huge.
something's wrong with the yarn. And I didn't, you see?
Yeah.
I didn't apply pressure.
Okay.
So that's what happens
Yeah.
when you don't apply
So
pressure.
you need to really
Yep.
stick it in.
And there's no pressure here too. That's it. So I'm
Dis
gonna
is so
start
maklik
there.
julle.
The yarn there.
Okay, let me just I want to shoot. Let me shoot the emoji. Let's make him sad.
Yeah. Which side do you want to shoot? Let's say from up to until here.
Yes, I just want to
Until the top of the smile.
obviously you're not going to use this in an exhibition.
You're gonna be standing this side.
Okay.
No, watch the yarn.
What's the
Remember?
yarn? Where's the yarn? There's
the
a yarn.
And
Here's
then
a
you stand
gun.
this side.
So I need to press this little thingy. When I start shooting.
Is it on? Is it on?
It's on.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Right-handed. So your head, this one will be
Oh, like so.
and that one will be holding the So it's like you are shooting a gun. Yes. So then you will be pressing like this.
Okay, let's see. No, wait.
Remember, from the top to the
Oh, I'm
smile.
gonna make.
Hold on. Let me just adjust the yarn there.
And then I must press.
You must be straight.
Die! Look at it.
Nice.
Oh, it's fun. It's very much fun. But it takes, I can imagine if you do a whole thing like this, it takes a while.
It does take a while.
Okay, ons is in 'n perskamer.
Perskamer. As jy op 'n ek wil nie sê trip nie. Wat
Nee,
is
sê 'n trip.
Wat is 'n trip in Afrikaans?
'n Reis
As jy reis, dan is hierdie die tipe vertrek vir jou.
na ander dimensies.
Ja.
Maar vandag se kuier was 'n trip.
Dit was. Ek het so baie geleer wat ek nie geweet het enigiets van nie.
En al die mooi goeders, ek weet nie of Ingrid nou daarbo, daar staan 'n girl daar in die middel
Allemaal squeegans.
Yes. Dit is awesome. Dit was die lekkerste, inspirerendste
Ek gaan teken sommer nou iets.
yes, ons gaan nou teken. Okay, bye.
Bye.